President Obama wants to bring in more workers from outside the U.S. and allow them to stay here longer. The tech industry supports the move, but there are plenty of others who are concerned. Correspondent Kevin Corke reports from Honolulu, where the president is ringing in the new year with an old trick, an executive action.
Even with millions of Americans unemployed, underemployed, or out of the workforce entirely, the Obama administration is poised to increase the number of foreign workers competing for jobs here in the U.S. The president, who can't convince Congress to change the law to increase the number of visas, instead intends to use executive action. There are roughly 650,000 foreign-born college graduates working in the U.S. on 5-year H-1B visas, and another 120,000 or so are here on optional practical training 2-year stays. The administration's proposal would allow more work permits for foreign-born college graduates and would let them stay in the U.S. even longer. Mr. Obama telegraphed the move in a speech on immigration late last year.
We should be encouraging the best and the brightest to study here and stay here and invest here and create jobs here and businesses here and industries here.
Indeed, the tech sector has been one of the biggest boosters of immigration reform. Executives say IT companies need more foreign engineers to compete. And there's even been some bipartisan support on the issue. Florida Senator and presidential candidate Marco Rubio joined a bipartisan group in sponsoring the Immigration Innovation, or I-Squared Act, which would expand H-1Bs and allow their spouses to work in the U.S. in an effort to bring in more highly skilled workers from overseas and ensure that the U.S. can maintain its competitiveness in the global economy. But at what cost? Critics argue the president's plan would put more foreign workers in direct competition with Americans, bring additional security concerns, and effectively give de facto green cards to more H-1B workers, a subtle but important pathway toward permanent citizenship. Still, some experts think by using executive action, the president's plan may not go very far or last very long.
He no longer controls either house of Congress, so he has very little influence on Capitol Hill. He has those executive orders, but you never know when the courts might balk at that.
And there's little question we're going to hear a great deal about executive action in 2016. In fact, the White House is said to be putting the finishing touches on a measure on guns and executive action. That could be announced as soon as next week, if not right before the upcoming State of the Union, which is happening on the 12th. Happy New Year, my friend.
Kevin Corke on a busy news night, but I don't want to forget to say Happy New Year to you and our entire White House team there in Hawaii. Thank you.